Hello guys, happy Veterans Day, happy Armistice Day. On this day, the First World War ended 107 years ago. Oh my god. Look at this, guys. Want to see something awesome? Yeah. Yes, I have $500. I have $500, but here's the thing. You may have $500, but do you have $500 in pennies? Yeah, look at that shit. And you know when it gets better? Yeah, it gets better, chat. Oh goddamn! Look at this shit. This is my life problem, by the way. Look at this. Ready? Oh, there's a dead miner. Look at that. Go get him. Where is he? Right here? Over here? There he is. You drop any panties? Nope, no pants. No pants today, chat. Look at this. Do you wanna see this bullshit? Ready? Yeah, I have issues. Oh, and there's also another 2.5 gallons. There's another one. Can I pick this up? Oh, I can. Oh my god. Yeah. I have issues. Actually, you know, this actually might be a better camera angle for me. I like how I'm always like this. I'm always halfway at my camera frame. That's that is $628 of pennies. And if you think it's bad, I have not literally 75% of my actual money, like all of my spending money, is in goddamn pennies, or literally like 70% of my money is in copper pennies. I mean, I said, you know what, guys? You want to rob me of my $1,700? Go ahead. Just gonna warn you. You got a whole 1,200 pounds of copper pennies. Good luck. Good luck. Good freaking luck. So if you guys ever think you got problems, well, is the stream dead or is it actually live? If you guys think you got issues, well, you know that I blow you out of the ballpark. I have 9 goddamn buckets of pennies equivalent, 2 buckets of zincs, and 7 of copper. Actually, I probably have like 10. Equivalent of 10 buckets. Yeah, I do have equivalent of 10 buckets of copper. Oh my god. Hey, you know what? In my defense, if I'm gonna hoard something, I'm gonna hoard money. Not garbage or shit like that. Money. Because imagine if somebody goes to my house, right? Like, from hoarders. And they're like, oh, we gotta clear out your hoard. What are you gonna do? Steal all my money? Exactly. Checkmate, bitches. Checkmate. You ain't stealing shit. You can try, but you gotta haul 1,200 pounds of freaking copper. Good luck! Because if you're going to get on my copper, you're gonna damn well need it. Well, if anybody ever asks, what kind of autism did you get? I got the autism where I have 10 gallons of pennies. I'm sorry, scratch that, 12 and a half, just chilling out behind me. With another 7. Oh, wow. You know what? Sometimes I sit in my chair and I contemplate towards myself. What the hell did I do in my life to get to the point where I'm hoarding hundreds, if not actual thousands of dollars of pennies? I have over $2,500 of pennies. How did I get here? What type of decisions in my life have led me to this? I could have been an astronaut. I could have been a nuclear engineer, but I became a little bastard that hoards pennies in his mom's basement. Oh, I'm declining in insanity. Jack Sellington. I love it when they roll the name Sellington. It's a reference to Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. Wow! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! I need to go to bed. I can't even aim straight, dude. That's telling. Damn, we've actually made more money than we've spent on this project. Dude, by the way, these are spawn chambers. I'm gonna say this, these are spawn chambers. They are not set up yet. And they're spawning shitloads of enemies like mimics and lost girls or nymphs. That is a very good sign that that is working. And I'm not getting any jungle enemies, even though it's playing jungle music, which is also a very good sign, because that is actually increasing up. We're kind of technically. Never mind, it is spawning jungle items, but it's spawning more underground related monsters. I hope it doesn't do anything to my spawner. Like, I hope, like, if I put the crimson thing down here, I mean by crimson, like crimson mob farm down here, it will actually spawn more crimson stuff. It should work. If it doesn't, I'm going to die. What would I do without this UFO? Die is what I would do. Freaking die. If you're a builder, you just have to have it. It makes building so much easier. That right there pisses me off. That drives me freaking insane. Damn. Let me start planning for my next bit. Let's see. So my next shipment. Ooh, shit. Get him. There we go. Get his ass. 66. Oh my god. No, stop. Why do I keep getting 6-7 even though I'm not trying to seek it? Christ almighty. Good. I'm gonna be busy as shit tomorrow. I get my shot. You wanna know why I get my shot? Because Unlike RFK, I seek to protect myself against one of the most infamous pathogens on Earth. Did you know that? I think when flu first came around, it killed like 50+ million people in the early 20th century. Like, what was it? 50? How many people has flu killed? It's in the 9-digit numbers. Man, just from like 2018 and 2019, 34,154 Americans have been killed from the flu. That is insane. You know what? Like, that, I mean, it's down from like 36,000. Can you believe that? That 34,000 Americans die of the flu. Holy shit. 2018, 2019, 34,157 U.S. citizens. That's not worldwide, too. We're a developed country. That's how many people die of the flu every single year. For like 1918, I think is when it originated. When did it occur? Is that 1918? Oh no. Traced back to the 17th century. However, the first major influenza pandemic was the Spanish flu that occurred in 1918. Yeah, I was right. Because apparently, I think it was like Kansas. It started going through like soldiers' bunkers or bunks, and it just kept ravaging our bases. Just ripping right through our military camps. I think I've heard somewhere where disease killed more people in World War I than, like, combatants. I read today that 40% of our soldiers we sent to fight in the First World War died of the flu. That is crazy to me. I feel like people have forgotten how severe that the flu is. It must have been like, I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to get flagged for like medical misinformation. I'm not a doctor, I will say that. But the COVID right now, like COVID back in 2020 was probably like flu back in like 1918. Like it was the bane of existence. March 19th, at Fort Riley, Kansas, the virus spread rapidly around the world, infecting 50 million people, causing 50 to 100 million deaths. That is insane. 50 million. That's the low ball, by the way. 50 million as a low ball is absolutely nuts. I think, did COVID kill like 3 million? Let's see, United States, 1,228,289 confirmed deaths. Damn. That is 0.3% of the population. Just, holy shit. I think I speak for anybody when I say, man, I do not want that shit happening again. That time sucked. Oh my god. I'm so glad that era is over. For now. Good grief, not again. Not again. I remember the day that when my state of Illinois was shut down to COVID. It first would be like, oh yep, we're closed, pool's closed. I love that meme. Pool's closed. I love that meme. That meme is funny in my opinion. It's maybe a little bit senseless, but I can't. How many people does the flu kill every year? Man, I can't imagine what it's like in like undeveloped countries. Globally, 290,000 to 650,000 people die from the flu-related respiratory causes. God damn. That is ridiculous. You know what I will say. It's kind of sucky that I would believe this is a hot take. I hate how and I don't care how many people hate me for saying this. I hate how we're on these stupid ass topics of like literally like, I don't know, taking away, like, questioning rights. Like, by the way, I just wanted to let you know that we basically almost had gay rights removed, which is like, okay, how about bigger problem? How about let's destroy the disease that kills 34,000 Americans a year. Let's destroy flu. Let's get rid of it. Like, we are the richest country on earth. Let's get rid of that shit. There's nothing good about it. It is a plague. We need to get rid of it. I mean, I'm honestly, a full eradication of a disease is almost impossible because of just how it, like, the nitty-gritty of how the diseases work. Again, like, the Black Death is still around. It's not nearly as potent as it was back then, to my knowledge. Let's see, how many... Probably 1,000, 2,000 places of the plague. Yeah, it's still around, but it's, like, it's been overshadowed by... Oh, shit, that... When I say... I think we should get to at least 90% eradication. America, the country that wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico, but won't actually help, or you know, chooses naming a freaking body of water over the fact that 34,000 people died from the disease that we've been fighting for over 100 years. Crikey. Wizard hat, yay. What is the deadliest disease? I'm pretty sure it's Black Death. Wiped out 2/3 of Europe. Deaths 225,000 to 50,000 estimated. To a certain degree, the estimations for flu deaths outdo that. Damn. I forgot it's called Bacterium Yersinia pestis. Pretty sure that's where pestilence comes from. It was known as the pestilence. No. Oh. We killed it. Wait. Wow, that was bad voice crack. Holy shit. That was terrible. I'm so sorry. That was horrible. I'm not legally responsible for that shitty voice crack. Oh my, it's again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. What's influenza's scientific name? Give me a second, chat. Orthomyxoviridae. Orthomyxoviridae. Orthomyxoviridae is the scientific name for those A and B, I'm pretty sure. Huh. Look at how big it is. How big is a flu virus? Is it a virus? 100 nanometers. By the way, you know what's interesting? Is that, if I'm not wrong, we can make transistors smaller than the flu virus. What's up? What is our smallest transistor? A nanometer gate. Oh my god. We can make electronics smaller than viruses. That, if you don't know what a transistor is, well, guess what? The reason you're watching this stream right now. It's like a little tiny electrical gate. On, off. That's it. But, if you hook up a billion of these bastards together, you can make computers. Solid-state computers. That is insane. Yeah, some modern transistors are smaller than a virus. A virus is apparently 100 nanometers, and we can make transistors at 1 nanometer. Like, bang that around your head for a second. Just take that in. Take that in. We can make transistors that are that damn small. That's awesome. That is so awesome. It says semiconductor device used to amplify or switch electronic signals and power. The big ones look like this. These are transistors. You know, these little guys, they got 3 legs. A black box with 3 legs. Those little guys, they make them so small that we can run modern computers with it. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace out.